talk is on James Madison. There's some pictures. A picture right here for you to pass around. James Madison was born in Fort Conway, Virginia, on March 16, 1751. He was the oldest of 12 children, only 7 of which reached adulthood. His parents, Colonel James Madison Sr. and Eleanor Rose Conway, were slave owners and owned a prosperous tobacco plantation in Orange County, Virginia, where Madison spent most of his childhood years. He was raised in the Church of England, the state religion in Virginia at the time. Madison was the shortest president at 5 feet 4 inches and the lightest at about 100 pounds. Madison attended the College of New Jersey, now called Princeton University, finishing a 4-year course in 2 years, from 1769 to 1771. He continued his studies with John Witherspoon, the college's president at the time. James Madison was the 4th president of the United States from 1808 to 1816. He was called the father of the Constitution. He protested that the Constitution was not the offspring of a single mind, but the work of many heads and hands. In 1778, he wrote over 1/3 of the Federalist Papers, which are still the most influential commentaries on the Constitution. Here's some Constitution. Listen here. And these are the Federalist Papers, which help explain the Constitution. He was the first president to have served in the first U.S. Congress, where he was the leader. He drafted many basic laws and was responsible for the first 10 amendments to the Constitution, and therefore was known as the father of the Bill of Rights. Madison believed in checks and balances to limit the powers of special interests called factions. Madison worked closely with George Washington to organize the new federal government. In 1791, Madison and Thomas Jefferson organized the Republican Party in opposition to the Federalist Party. Madison supervised the Louisiana Purchase from 1801 to 1809 under Thomas Jefferson. The first year of Madison's administration, the United States prohibited trade with both Britain and France, and then in May 1810, the Congress authorized trade with both the nations. But if one nation accepted to trade with America, then the president was told to forbid trade with the other nation. Napoleon pretended to comply, and in 1812, Madison banned trade with Great Britain. The British seized American sea cargoes, which caused Madison to give in to pressure. On June 1st, 1812, he asked Congress to declare war on Great Britain. As president, he led the War of 1812 against Great Britain to protect the United States' economic rights. The young nation was not prepared to fight. Americans suffered defeat after defeat during this war. The British entered Washington and set fire to the White House and the Capitol. But a few notable military and naval victories ending in triumph at New Orleans convinced America that the War of 1812 had been successful. The war ended in 1815 with the Treaty of Ghent. An upsurge of pride in America resulted. After the war, Madison supported the creation of the Second National Bank, a strong military, and high taxes to protect the new factories opened during and after the war. Madison retired in 1816 in his estate in Montpelier, Virginia.
Thank you.